Yeah, and also there's a very special announcement to be made. So now this quiz program can be witnessed, can be watched, and we have the Sabaragam Provincial Council, e-nanapsa.lk, we can see it live webcast, right? And you can pass a message to the audience, to your loving ones, to your home and all, and you all can watch this program live on this e-nanapsa.lk and live webcast, right? We invite you all, and it is already prepared by the Sabaragam Provincial Council and especially Department of Education, Mr. Vipula and the team, right, media unit. They have made all arrangements to webcast this program lively. Then sir, over to you.
Thank you very much. Testing, testing 1, 2. Thank you very much. 1, 2. Testing 1. Test 1. 51, 51, 51. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right. Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Javadana, my co-host, who had already talked to you at length. Well, during that period, I suppose you are very well aware of what you are going to take part in. So in the morning, I think you faced very tough, very rigorous written text. So in that text, you are selected here to represent your schools after getting the highest aggregate, or in simple, after getting the highest marks. Therefore, you are already winners, as my friend said, as my co-host said. We have got 10 teams here representing 10 different schools, and you are already winners. Even if you do not secure a place in the rather oral segment, still you can walk back to your school with a very valuable certificate in your possession. So with that in your mind, we are going to start the first round of the oral segment of the quality quiz competition 2023. Would you please give us a big round of applause? Thank you very much. And again, just reminding a little bit more about a new feature we have added today, I mean in 2023, which we did not have in the previous couple of years. So way back, we just went back to 2017, where we started the college quiz and all the accompanying competitions for the very first time, right at the zonal level, and then the provincial level, and then the national level. Once in 2017, we had the international level with the involvement of several other foreign countries. It actually was a very beautiful and successful story. Probably the next step here in 2023 would also be another international event. And in that regard, actually, I want to tell you that you all are the luckiest group of children. So with that in your mind, the other thing I want to tell you is that another important feature we have added to this event actually is that we have decided to go on air. Especially, our team is ready to webcast the entire program until the buzzer round comes to the end, until the best winners are selected at the end of the buzzer round. So the very simple steps you will have to follow: just log on, just switch on YouTube and select e-nanapsa.lk and go to e-nanapsa official, or rather a YouTube channel, and select live, so you are on. You can easily log on to our live program here, which can be watched from any corner of Sri Lanka, not only in Sri Lanka, in any corner of the world. So we proudly say that actually we are able to webcast this one with the collaboration of our special team at Zonal, or rather Provincial Education Office. Okay, so now with that in your mind, we are going to start the first round of the oral segment of 2023. Children, as my co-host said you, that in the first round, you'll have to be mindful of all these guidelines which now I am going to brief. First, the oral segment consists of 3 rounds. The oral segment consists of 3 rounds. The first round, I'm going to ask you 10 questions. So this is how I'm going to ask you these 10 questions. First of all, and this time around actually, I want to tell you, and we have added another important feature to our entire by developing 2 important softwares, particularly for this purpose. That is why we call them the quizware. This is called quizware. It is because specially designed, specially created for this purpose. And we are going to use one of these rather software in order to give you the questions. This is how you are going to select your question. We have got a wireless mouse. Please pay attention to me very well. This is how we are going to ask the questions in the first round. We are going to give you a wireless mouse, and we will place it on your desks, or rather the table. And I would like to draw your attention to the screen setup on my right, or rather on your left. Please pay attention to this very vibrant and colorful screen setup on my right or on your left. So here, if you very carefully look at the upper right hand, or rather left hand corner of the screen, upper left hand corner of the screen, now that square is blank. You could say upper left hand corner, 100% quality guarantee. So in that square, have a good look at that place, or else you will not be able to select your questions. With the help of the wireless mouse, you'll have to bring the cursor very carefully right onto that square. Mr. Wilson, it's better if you can, display the set of the quiz there, or rather the keys. Right. Upper left-hand corner, you would see set of keys. With the support of the wireless mouse, one of the contestants representing each school will have to very carefully bring the cursor onto any of these keys and press once. Remember, I stress only once. Press only once on any desired key. On any desired key. No, there is no order at all. You can bring the cursor onto any of these keys and then press only once. Please remember, you cannot press twice, or no double clicks. Understood? Once you click on any desired key, a hidden number would appear. A hidden number would appear here. The same number would appear right at the bottom of the screen as well. The same hidden number would appear right at the bottom in that yellow rectangle. The number which is displayed right in the square on the key that you press would simultaneously display right at the bottom of the screen in that yellow rectangle. Have you understood that? Now, that is the question number you have selected. The corresponding question would appear in the window right above. As soon as that number appears in the yellow rectangle, the corresponding question would appear in the window right above. Clear? Clear. As soon as the question appears in the window, the quiz master myself start reading it. While looking at the screen, you can keep listening to me as well. So, the quiz master starts reading the question and the answers. The question will be displayed along with 5 options. Understood? The question appears in the screen, with which there will be 5 options. Please read it slowly while listening to me, because I start reading as soon as the question appears in the window. Once I complete my reading, the one of the panelists over there, one of the teachers or the officials, would give you a signal. Understood? Would give you a signal. With that signal, your time begins. Once one of these officials ring the bell, that indicates your time begins. Now let's talk about the time factor. Time factor is very important in all these 3 rounds. The first round, the second round, and the third round. So, If you have got some confusions or the gray areas, definitely I'm going to give you some chance to raise your hands and ask questions. I'll give you some time. But before that, just keep listening. So, what I last described is that your time begins once one of these officials seated in the panel rings the bell. Once he or she rings the bell, the time begins. The time allocated for each pair of contestants will be only 15 seconds. Only 15 seconds. This is very important. This is going to be very, very important. Okay. Now, I would like to draw your attention now to the other screen, which is set up on my left, or on your right, or on my left. Clear? Now have a good look at the other screen set up on my left. So this is set up here in order to give you some kind of a support. This actually is a supportive screen, particularly with regard to the time factor. Once the bell rings, your time begins. As soon as the time begins, as soon as the bell rings, just look at this vertical rectangle in blue color. The vertical rectangle in blue color, just have a look at it. This actually is a bucket of water. Just assume that it's a bucket of water. It is connected at the bottom with a tap. As soon as the bell rings, the water in that bucket starts being drawn out. As soon as the bell rings, the water in the bucket starts being drawn out, or the water starts coming out from the tap. Understood? So you can have an eye on that screen, and because it helps you to understand how much time remains within the allotted period. So having an eye on this screen, which actually is the timekeeping screen, you can make 2 attempts. Remember, in the first round, within 15 seconds, you can have 2 attempts, or you can try 2 times. But remember, all these 2 times should be within 15 seconds. So as soon as you give you the answer, if I say, I'm afraid the answer is incorrect, you can quickly try for the second time. But remember, you should be within 15 seconds. If the time runs out, before you try to give the second answer, I'm sorry, you will not be given that opportunity. Understood? Is it clear? Okay, I'll give you a time. If you have any gray areas, confusions about these guidelines, these rules, these regulations, you can ask me any questions. Okay, now, 2 attempts will be given within the given time to each pair of contestants. Let's say you are successful in first attempt. You will be awarded 10 valuable points. So you fail in first attempt. You are unsuccessful in first attempt. And then you can quickly go for the second attempt within the given time. Remember, I stress within the given time, you can try out for the second time. If the second attempt you are successful, still you are entitled to have 10 points. Still you can secure 10 points. If in both attempts you fail, I'm afraid no marks awarded, and the question will not be passed to any other teams. Question will not be passed, or that opportunity will not be given to any other team. Understood? Then what do? I display the answer on the screen. Remember, we display the answer on the screen and then move on to the next question. Okay, this is how actually the 10 questions are asked in the first round. So for each successful answer, 10 valuable points will be added. This is all about the first round. All the questions actually are text-based questions. A question would appear on the screen, as I told you, in the given window. Once you open up the hidden number, the corresponding question would appear, and then the time would be indicated by pressing a bell. Your time begins with an eye on the timekeeping screen set up on my left or on your right. Please try to answer as quickly as possible. Okay. Now, we have got few more time left, and therefore I would like to ask you a few questions. I would like to ask few questions, especially about the guidelines or the rules and regulations I have already explained to you. I just want to check whether you are very well aware, you are thorough with all the guidelines. Okay, my first question. Duration allocated for each question in the first round. What is the time duration allocated for each pair of contestants in the first round? I can't hear. 15 seconds, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. The next question, you'll have to describe the answer. How would you, in the first round, how would you select your question? Children, my dear students, you'll have to describe how you are going to select your question. But remember, please explain in any language you are comfortable with. It's all right, you can speak in Sinhala or in English or in Tamil. How would you select the question in the first round? Am I going to ask you the question? Or is there another way of, sort of selecting the question? I have already explained. So, one of you can raise the hand and explain how it is done in the first round. Remember, just sit back, relax, and speak in any language you are comfortable with. If you think that you are comfortable in explaining in Tamil, please just keep on speaking in Tamil. It's okay. So if you are comfortable in Sinhala, just speak in Sinhala and explain how the question is selected in the first round. What work are you supposed to do in selecting the question? How would you select the question? Yes, come on, because I want to check how much understanding you have about the guidelines I have clarified. Yes, children, come on. Yes. I think you raise your hand. You? No? Okay. It's not actually English. Any language you are comfortable with, you can come out with explanation. Very short explanation. How I am going to select the question in the first round. We have got a wireless mouse, remember? I am reminding you of the procedure. So, how would you select? Come on, so that we have a lot of work to do. Come on, children. So, first of all, please tell me, do you know how you are going to select the question? Come on, yes or no? Just simple word. Do you know how you are going to select the question in the first round? Yes or no? Okay. Do you want me to repeat the guidelines? How you are going to select the question? This is how it is done. We have a wireless mouse. Let's assume that the first team, let's assume this is an example. This is the first team. This is only an example. I just give them the wireless mouse. Then what are you supposed to do? Come on, you'll have to explain. Yes?
Mouse. Using the mouse, I have to choose one of the boxes in the text type, and the question will appear on the screen with 5 options, and I can select my answer.
Wow, thank you very much. Fantastic. Superb. Beautifully explained. Do you all agree the way in which he described the way of selecting the question? Using the wireless mouse, you'll have to open up a hidden number of those keys displayed right at the upper right hand corner of the screen, and the number would appear right at the bottom of the screen as well, and the corresponding question would appear in the window right above. Clear? You guys are very silent. Why is that? Come on, sit back and relax. Right. You can speak in any language, remember? When describing something, it's okay. Now, do you want me to do a simple demonstration? So, just before we actually start the first round, will you be comfortable if I do a demonstration? Yes or no? Come on, at least yes or at least no. Still, I can't hear. Oh, poor boys and girls. I suppose teachers, they have not taken their lunch, I think, because they hardly speak. They very hardly speak. Unfortunately, they do not speak loudly because I can't hear. Children, do you want me to do a demonstration? Sure. Right? Demonstration. Yes. And the wireless mouse, this one. Okay, children. Will it work on this? Will it work on this? Without a rough surface? No? Okay, children. We are going to do a demonstration. This is the wireless mouse. And I'm going to give it to one of the contestants here, actually, who have got the highest aggregate at the written test held in the morning. Now, let's check how they are going to select the question they want to answer. This is only a demonstration. This is, of course, not the real-time questioning of the first round. Understood? This is only a trial. This is only a demonstration. Yes, Buddha. You can hold the wireless mouse and do as I explain. So while all you have, just keep looking at the screen on your left. Yes? And bring the cursor onto that square which displays set of keys at the upper left-hand corner. Wait. Still not? Yeah, that's right. Now just look at that, where cursor goes. That is the set of keys over there. That's right, okay. Wow. That is, they have opened up number 8. That, of course, is the number of the question they are going to answer. Simultaneously, the same number appears right at the bottom of the screen in the yellow rectangle. Have you all seen? That's right. And the next moment, the corresponding question means the question relevant to this number would appear in the given window. Understood? Mr. Wilson, we would like to see a question as well. The question related to number 8. So this is how the question appears in the window. Understood? So now, what year was the United Nations established? There are 5 options. Number 1, 1915, 1925, 1935, 1945, and 1955. When I finish, your time begins with that sound. Have you heard that? Okay. So when the bell rings, it indicates your time begins. Okay. Now, water in the bucket start running out. The water in the bucket start running out, which helps you to understand how much time left within the given time of 15 seconds. Clear? Okay. Right. Thank you very much. Sorry? I didn't get that. Okay, children, I repeat the guidelines again. So once you get hold of the wireless mouse, you don't need to take the cursor everywhere on the screen. Just bring the cursor right onto the panel of keys over there, upper right-hand corner. From your angle, upper right-hand corner. So as far as I'm concerned, on my left, understood? Upper left-hand corner. You don't need to just move the cursor all over the screen. Just bring the cursor right away to the panel of keys there and press on one of the keys, then the hidden number would appear. Is it clear? Is it clear? Clear. Right. Is it okay? Right, okay. And now, children, with that, we come to the end of discussing, explaining, clarifying all the guidelines, all the rules, all the regulations. Now we are going to start the first round of the quiz competition, the oral segment 2023. I need you to give us a big round of applause. Come on. Okay, thank you very much. Now, we are going to start with the team who has scored the highest aggregate at the written test conducted in the morning. So, on my right, this is because this is how we are going to select the first team, which actually is going to answer the first question. We are not going to toss a coin. We are not going to draw lots. We have actually lined you up according to the alphabetical order. Am I right, the teachers? I have made you to sit here according to the alphabetical order of the names of the schools. And therefore, we are not just going to toss a coin, draw rather lots. I'm going to ask the first question from the team seated right on my right, actually, which has, or rather, who have got the highest aggregate at the morning written test. Now, so you have an experience because that is you who did the trial as well. Now, the first round begins. Vincent sir, ready? Do we have to wait for some time? Okay, right. So, a simple technical default could be seen. Actually, we experience a simple technical default. So, with that, the timekeeping sort of the screen, children, until it is sorted out, I would like to tell you something very interesting, especially about a very important fact which is very closely related to this entire drive we all are involved in. You are also part of this entire drive. Without you, actually, we don't have any quiz program. So here, these two softwares, I was speaking about these two softwares, and also my co-host, Mr. Javardhan, was also speaking about these two softwares. These two softwares were actually created by one of the most innovative and creative science ISA or in-service advisor in Ratnapura Education Zone. And I'm very proud to say that because he is from the same zone where I works. And he won the gold medal as the best innovative and the most creative teacher at the national level. Not just once. First he won the silver medal, and the second time in 2022 he won the gold medal as the most innovative and creative science teacher in developing the best software, the student-friendly software with which especially the O-level student can study the science. So that is actually the two softwares created by Mr. Vincent Fernando, who is an ISA working in Ratnapura Education Zone. And we all are very proud to work with him abreast. It is because actually he, of course, won the two medals in 2 consecutive years, I mean 2019 and 2022. Okay, with that in your mind, so now the default is sorted out. You can see the bucket full of water over there. Once the bell rings, the water in the bucket starts going out through the tap. So it indicates the time remained for you to make attempts. Right. And now, my dear students, we are going to start. This is a real-time first round of the quiz program 2023. The first task would be taken by the two contestants representing, I can't remember your school. May I have the name of the schools, Mr. Javardhan? Yeah. Thank you. So, you're from St. Joseph's Balika? Exactly. So, according to the marks obtained at the exam conducted in the morning, which actually was a very tough question, or rather test, and getting the highest aggregate, the two contestants representing St. Joseph Balika Mahavidyalaya Kegol actually got the highest, that is 41, and they are going to take the first opportunity in answering the first question in the oral segment. And now you can get hold of the mouse, one of you. Question number 6. This is the question. What is the closest star to our solar system? Number 1, Proxima Centauri. Betelgeuse. Number 3, Polaris. Number 4, Vega. Number 5, Rigel. Your time begins. You can call me a number or the name. I'm afraid your time is over. So, once the answers are displayed, you can give me the answer by looking at the given options. Either first one, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5. So, if you find it difficult to read the word, you can just tell the number. Tell the number, tell the number. Number 1. That is, I'm afraid, answer is incorrect. Let's move on to the next pair of contestants. Let's move on to the other pair of contestants. Excuse me, will you be okay? We are moving on to the next pair of contestants. And now, excuse me? Yeah. It's better. Now, we are going to ask the second question from the second pair of contestants. And now, Mr. Wilson, now, yes. No, 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 not during the time. Oh, pitting, oh, that's all, okay. So actually I was very clear, very specific in my explanations when I was describing about the guidelines. I told you, once the question displayed in the given window, so within the given time, you can either tell me the number or rather just give me the question answer, so that the 5 answers are displayed. So let's say as an example, the first one, if you find it difficult to pronounce the word, why can't you just tell me the number? Number 1, or number 2, or number 3. Yeah, that is why microphones are given. So, Mr. Wilson, what are we going to do?
Let's ask the what's the number we have selected.
I selected 1.
Are we going to take that answer as a valid answer, or, excuse me, judges, what are we going to do? So that actually, they were not able to give the correct answer within the given time. So they gave the answer, but by the time they gave the answer, time was over. Yeah, 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 yeah. Means that the judges are going to accept as the correct answer. Okay, right. Okay. Now, children, again, I want to stress this one. So, you have the microphones set up in front of you. Please, adjust it to any, sort of the height which is desired for you. And please give your answer orally. If you find it difficult to read the word, please call out the number. Understood? I told you this in my clarifications. And now, question number 2. Question number 2. And so, Mr. Wilson, they have opened up number 1. This is the question. Which of the following countries has maximum number of UNESCO World Heritage Sites? Number 1, North America. Number 2, Egypt. Number 3, Italy. Number 4, India. Last one, Germany.
Italy?
Italy. Answer is correct. And the next question. That is question number 2. In what country would you find Mount Kilimanjaro? The first one, Canada. Number 2, Egypt. Number 3, Botswana. Number 4, Tanzania. Number 5, South Africa.
South Africa.
What is it? It's okay. What is it?
South Africa.
South Africa. That is, I am afraid answer is incorrect. You may try.
Egypt.
Your both attempts. Answers are incorrect. The correct answer is number 4, Tanzania. The correct answer is number 4, Tanzania. Question number 4. This is the question. How many elements are in the periodic table? Number 1, 105. Number 2, 107, 108, 110, 118.
Number 5.
Number 5. The answer is correct. Number 5. Answer is correct. That is 118 elements. Valuable points. Question number 10. What is the most abundant element in the universe? Number 1, helium, oxygen, hydrogen, carbon, iron. That is question number 10. The answer.
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen. The answer is correct. You get 10 valuable points. That is question number 3. What is the length of Kalugaga in kilometers?
Number 5.
I'm afraid answer is incorrect. You may try.
Number 3.
I'm afraid answer is incorrect. The correct answer is number 4, 129 kilometers. Yeah, just get hold of it and bring the cursor to one of these rather case over there, unopened case. See? That is question number 5. Very quickly. Let's check what the question is. Which of the following is an example of a renewable energy source? Number 1, coal. Number 2, natural gas, solar power, nuclear energy, oil.
Solar power.
Solar power. Answer is correct. Answer is correct. 10 valuable points. Question number 14. Question number 14. That is your question. What type of galaxy is the Milky Way? Number 1, spiral. Number 2, elliptical. Number 3, irregular. Number 4, lenticular. Last one, dwarf. Question number 14. Your time begins.
Answer number 1.
Answer number 1, correct. Answer number 1. 14, the first one actually, spiral. That is question number 9. Which Sri Lankan cricketer is often referred to as the slinger due to his unconventional bowling action? Kusal Mendes, Lasith Ambuldeniya, Chaminda Was, Roy Dyers, Lasith Malinga.
Number 2, Lasith Malinga.
Number 2, Lasith Malinga, I am afraid. Number 5, Lasith Malinga. Correct. Answer is correct. You get 10 valuable points. The second answer is Lasith Ambuldeniya. Yes, the last pair of contestants. Question number 11. Question number 11. This writer and novelist is renowned for his works, including The Rod from Elephant Pass. Who is the author? Number 1, Arthur C. Clarke. Number 2, Michael Ondaatje. Number 3, Ramesh Gundasekara. Number 4, Shyam Selagore. Last one, Nihaldi Silva. Your time begins.
Number 2.
I am afraid you are incorrect.
Number 5.
Number 5. Number 5 is the correct answer. That is Nihaldi Silva. Give them a clap. Well. Well, with that, we come to the end of the first 10 questions. I suppose you all were very successful. Most of the students, actually, the contesting pairs got the marks allocated for all successful answers. There were a few technical defaults. Somehow or other, irrespective of all the difficulties, the technical defaults, we were able to finish the first round, and the children, you very successfully answered most of the questions. Now, straight away, we go down to the second part or the second segment of the first round. So in this round, children, the guidelines do not change. The same guidelines. Now, you are very well aware of what the guidelines are. The same guidelines. Now, the only difference you notice here in the next set of questions is that instead of questions, we would display an image. We would display you a picture. The question will be based on the picture. The same time period is given, that is 15 seconds. You have 2 attempts within the given time, and the 10 points would be awarded to any successful answer. If the answer is incorrect in both attempts, no opportunity is given to any other team, so that we would display the answer on the board. Right. And if our technical team is ready, we are going to start the second part of the first round. All the questions are based on the images or the pictures. Study the picture very carefully and answer the question. So the answers are displayed exactly the same way the answers displayed in the first round. There would be 5 answers or the options, and within the given time you can point out. If you are not able to read the answer, just tell me the answer number. Okay. Now, right, and children, so that the other thing I want to stress here is that not only the quality quiz competition, parallel to quality quiz competitions, there are several other competitions are in progress. Probably some of you might have taken part in other competitions as well. The skits are going on, the research papers presentations are going on, and the dramas, actually the skits presentations are going on, and so many other what you call the competitions are running parallel to the quality quiz competitions. All these competitions actually are based on one simple concept, which actually was mooted by one of the great personalities who was born in Japan, about whom my co-host Mr. Javardhana was explaining. That was Koru Ishikawa. So this Koru Ishikawa actually wanted to bring quality standard to every aspect of our life. That of course why we basically prefer to go any Japanese product. If it's automobile, it's always Japanese. Why? Because they always maintain very strict standards, very strict qualities in producing, in manufacturing, as well as in the service sector. In all sectors, manufacturing sector, production sector, service sector, they maintain very strict quality. So, if you add quality to whatever you do, actually, it has a value. It has an added value. So this concept actually was first introduced by that great personality who happened to be a professor, was working in the Faculty of Engineering at Tokyo University, Koru Ishikawa. Okay, with that in your mind, we are going to display the images in the second round. Okay, again, going to start from the pair of contestants seated right next to me here on my right. This is how you are going to select your questions. Have a look at the same screen over here on my right or on your left. Have a good look. Now, there is now another set of keys. Just below the set of keys you had used in the first round. Now there is another set of keys. Can you all see? Can you all see? That's right. And use the wireless mouse, bring the cursor to any of these keys here in the second set, exactly over there, and press, just a single press. Exactly the same way you did in the first round. Clear? Then the hidden number would appear. The same way, the number would appear right at the bottom of the screen. The corresponding question would appear in the given window. And the same amount of time is given, 15 seconds. You have 2 attempts. Clear? Within which you can, try for 2 times. If you are successful in one of these 2 attempts, you are entitled to have 10 valuable points, which would be added to the grand total. Okay. Now, do you have any problems about the guidelines of the second round? Excuse me. Do you have a problem? Children, no. Excuse me, girls. Do you have any problems? No. You are thorough with the guidelines. You don't have any, sort of tentative sort of feelings like it was in the first round. No. You have a nice smile on your face, which clearly indicates that you are very confident. Are you very confident? Sure. Come on. Fist bumps. Thank you. No. So the fist bump indicates that she is thorough. Now, we are going to start the second round of the questions, and these questions will be based on the images or the pictures we are going to display. The rest of the guidelines are very much similar to the guidelines which actually were related to the first round. Clear? Now, Mr. Vincent and our technical crew ready? Yes, you can get hold of the wireless mouse, bring the cursor to any, let's check, that is number 23. Let's check.
Second answer.
Sorry? Answer number 2. Even I did not read the answer. You'll have to wait until I finish reading the answer. Who is the creator of this creature? Appeared in famous film series. J.R.R. Tolkien. Number 2, J.R. Rowling. George R.R. Martin. Suzanne Collins. Last one, Dan Brown. Now your time begins.
Number 2.
Number 2. Yes, the answer is correct. That is number 2. You get 10 valuable points. Question number 60. Wait until find the answer in this pad. Yes. What is the iconic structure shown in the picture? Number 1, Big Ben. Number 2, Eiffel Tower. Number 3, Statue of Liberty. Number 4, Sydney Opera House. Last one, Great Wall of China. Answer is yes.
Number 2, Eiffel Tower.
Number 2, Eiffel Tower. That is as simple as that. Very, very simple answer. That is question number 29. This is the question. Given below is one of the most picturesque waterfalls in Sri Lanka. Identify this waterfall. Number 1, Ravana Falls. Number 2, Devon Falls. Number 3, Dungida Falls. Number 4, Dialuma Falls. The last one, St. Clair's Falls.
Answer number 5.
Answer number 5, St. Clair's. The answer is correct. That is actually the widest rainfall, or rather, waterfall in Sri Lanka. I don't know why you don't clap when the correct answer is given. Well. So hereafter, please make sure you clap whenever a correct answer is given by any rival pair of contestants. Okay, and now, question number 20. Let's check what the question is. Name the city where this famous leaning tower is situated. My goodness, it is as simple as your living room. Yeah, the first one, Barcelona, Pisa, Venice, Milan, and Florence. What is the answer?
Number 2.
That is number 2. Answer is correct. Number 2, Pisa. Now, the next pair of contestants, and question number 26. Let's check what the question is. What sport does the player in the picture excel in? Number 1, rugby. Number 2, basketball. Number 3, hockey. Number 4, volleyball. Last one, cricket. Now your time begins. Have a good look. And your time is running out.
Cricket.
Cricket, answer is correct. Perfectly correct. Cricket. That is answer number 5. Wait. Question number 18. You have pressed question number 18? Wait. The question is, where would you find this famous Golden Gate Bridge? Number 1, New York City. Number 2, San Francisco. Number 3, London. And Sydney. And last one, Dubai.
Number 1, New York City.
I'm afraid that's not the correct answer.
Number 3, London.
London, I'm afraid it's not also the correct answer. The correct answer is number 2, San Francisco. The correct answer is San Francisco. That is question number 19. What is the name of the mountain shown in the picture? Mount Kilimanjaro, Mount McKinley, Mount Everest, Mount Fuji, Mount Rushmore.
Mount Fuji.
That is question number 18, Mount Fuji, the correct answer. Answer number 4. Please give them a big clap. That is question number 24. Who is known as the Queen of Soul, shown in the picture? Diana Ross, Beyonce, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Tina Turner.
Number 1.
I'm afraid it's not the correct answer. You may try again.
Number 4.
I'm afraid it's not also the correct answer. The correct answer is Whitney Houston, option number 3. Sorry, answer is number 3, Aretha Franklin. That is the correct answer. That is question number 21. Question number 21. Which country has this ancient city shown in the picture? Number 1, Peru. Number 2, Mexico, Ecuador, Bolivia, China.
1, Peru.
Sorry?
Peru.
Peru. Answer is correct. Please give them a big round of applause. Question number 17. Let's check what the question is. What is the city this famous Christ the Redeemer statue situated?
Number 1.
Number 1, answer is correct. Please give them a big applause. That is Rio de Janeiro. Wow. The second set of 10 questions also came to an end. Well, I think most of you actually gave correct answers. Aren't these questions very easy? Aren't they easy? Very, very easy. You do not agree? Aren't they easy or tough? Or in between? How do you feel? Very tough? I don't think so. My goodness. The Leaning Tower. The next part is pizza. It's just like actually your own bedroom. Always pizza comes along with, the Leaning Tower. These are the very easiest questions I suppose you have ever got in your lives. Don't you feel so? Very easy questions. Okay. But I don't know whether you would all agree with me, but I think actually these are very simple questions. Now, with that, we come to the end of the first and the second rounds. And we are going to have a short break. At the end of the break, we will announce the marks you got. According to the points you got, we would select 5 best teams out of these 10 teams. These 5 best teams would be qualified to face the final round, which actually is called the buzzer round. All these 5 teams would be seated here right in front of these buzzers, and it is going to be the final round of 2022, the quality quiz competition. I think you all know the marks you have got. Do you know exactly the marks you got? Because I told you any successful answer would carry 10 points. So you know how many questions you had successfully answered. You yourself can easily calculate and check how many marks you have already got. With that, we come to the end of the first round, and probably my co-host Mr. Javardhan would come here and would talk to you. Until then, bye-bye. Please give a big round of applause for the conclusion of the first round.
Right. Discuss and decide what. Hello, friends. How are you all? How was the first round? Oral segment? Yes? How was it? Sleepy? How was the first round? Yes? No answer? Were you able to answer the questions? Right, to win this game, right now there's another round. From you, they will select another group, and winning a competition, there's a secret. What's it? Listen to the instructions carefully, right? Listen to it, because we have been given how many years? 2 years to listen more and speak a little, right? Listen carefully, and the instructions, and it's a new thing for you to, of course, move the button, this mouse, and you had to use this one to select the question only, not to find the answer and find the question and nothing, right? It is done by the technical crew. And just press the button and select the question, and it happens in the next round as well. Buzzer round, very exciting and very decisive moment, right? A lot of instructions are there. Listen to them carefully, then winning the game means nothing for you all, right? So this is quality. What is quality? Right, if I tell quality means not an act, but a habit, do you agree with it? Quality means not an act, but a habit. Do you agree with it? What's your opinion about it? Let's see if any school is ready to answer for that question. Quality is not an act, but a habit. Any school dare to give your insight? No idea. Quality is not an act, but a habit. Right? Keep that also in your mind, right? And quality is not an act, but a habit. Make it a habit to do whatever you do in a quality manner. So then there's no argument, no problem, nothing, right? It's not just an act, but a habit. Your habit is doing whatever you do in best quality, right? And I hope my friend, yes,
Excuse me, children, we had a little interlude within which my co-host Mr. Jawatan was speaking about the quality. Um, but unfortunately, I had to interrupt that very interesting explanations which my co-host started. And as children, especially as the representatives of the new generation, you should be very well aware, you should be thorough with the quality. It's not quantitative, but qualitative. Remember, whatever you do, whatever we speak, and whatever the work we are involved with, there should be a qualitative improvement, not a quantitative improvement. Understood? Qualitative and quantitative always just throw light on qualitative improvement. It should always be upward mobility when it comes to qualitative improvement. That's what actually my co-host was speaking about. Unfortunately, I had to interrupt because we are running out of time, and I would like to announce the grand total of the first 2 rounds. Well, actually I am happy to announce that out of the 10 teams, the 7 teams have very successfully, competed in the first 2 rounds. I'll announce the marks or the points you got. St. Joseph's Balika Vidyalaya scored 20 valuable points, and next Ahliagoda Center College 20 valuable points, and Sivili Center College 10 points, and Pinnavala Center College 20 points, Prince College Ratnapura 20 points. Suman Balika, I'm afraid they have not scored points in the first 2 rounds, and Anand Maitri Mahavidyalaya, that is Balangoda, scored 20 points, and Baturia Center College scored 10 points. Swarna Jayanti National School scored 20 points. Talagas Pitya Madhyama Vidyalaya scored 20 points. So, thus, actually, 7 schools, 7 contesting teams out of 10 are qualified just for 1 extra round, because 7 teams have obtained equal marks. Joseph Balika 20, Ahliagoda Central 20, Pinnavala Central 20, Prince College 20, Ananda Maitri 20, and Swami Jayanti 20, the last Talagas Pitya Madhyama Vidyalaya 20. And now, what we are going to do is this. Switch on. Okay, now, just before we start the additional round, where there are 7 teams out of which we'll have to select only 5 teams, and 7 teams actually have successfully obtained the equal, rather the points. And I kindly request these 2 teams to go and be seated in the audience. The first teams to go and sit in the audience is Sivili Central College. And the next team, Sumana Balika Mahavidyalaya, I kindly request the 2 contestants to go back to the audience. And the next team, Baturia Center College, the 2 contestants, I kindly request you to go and sit in the audience. And now, we are left with only 7 teams here. Remember, it's going to be very, very tough. Very, very tough. Remember, we need only 10 best teams. So actually today morning, even yesterday, when we were entering into this school premises, probably you guys also might have seen this one. It's a very beautiful sentence was just fixed right on the main gate. I was reading it several times. I just, kept it in my mind, indelibly, so that it cannot be deleted. It is indelibly internalized in my mind. Good is not good if you need better. Good is not good. If you need better, good is not good. So therefore, with that sentence in my mind, I would like to tell you that we have an additional round where we are going to select 5 best teams. Okay, you all are good, but we need 5 best teams. So, we are going to display one more question for each of these pair of contestants, just exactly the same way we did in the first 2 rounds, but with some changes. These are the changes. The time duration here has been reduced to 5 seconds. The time duration, within a split second you should be able to give the answer. The time duration has been reduced to 5 seconds, only 1 attempt. Within a fraction of a second, as soon as the question flashes on the screen, you should be able to give the answer. 5 seconds, 1 attempt. And these actually are the only amendments or the changes we have made in this additional round. Now, children, take a long breath and get ready. Okay, that's right. And please sit back and relax. We are going to give each pair of, each pair of contestants a question each, but with reduced time. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah. Well, children, it's better if you can move a little closer here. So it would be easy for us just to handle this wireless mouse. I kindly request you to also to move a little here. Right. Sorry? So, how do they know the time begins? How? Okay. When the question displays on the screen, simultaneously somebody gives us a signal, right? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You'll have to ask. Yeah. Excuse me, the technical crew. Just I need one more kind of a favor from you. And there are only 9 keys still remain unopened. So that are they allowed to select any key from any set of panels? Yes. Right. Okay. Children, now there are 9 keys still remain unopened. You can just click on any of these 9 remaining keys. Understood? It's not necessarily in the first panel or the second panel. You can just open up in any of these 2 panels. Understood? Yeah. Clear. Okay. Now, with the consent of our technical crew, excuse me, the judges, are you ready? Yes, we are going to start the additional round. Yes. Oh, it has already been opened. It has already been opened. So there are unopened keys. That is question number 23. Just hold on until I turn to that, the number. And this is the question. This photo shows the scientists who developed the theory of natural selection. Who is he? Charles Darwin, Louis Pasteur, Gregor Mendel, Stephen Hawking, Marie Curie.
Number 1.
Number 1, Charles Darwin. The answer is correct. That is very simple. Question number 30. Let's check what the question. Where do you see this remarkable phenomenon of two seas not merging with each other. Close to Middle East, close to Australia, close to South Africa, close to Antarctica, close to Alaska. That is question number 30.
Close to Alaska.
Sorry, number?
5.
Number 5 answer is correct. Perfectly correct. Please give them a big round of applause. That is question number 25. The person shown in the picture made the historical speech, I Have a Dream, during the march in Washington in 1963. Who is he? Malcolm X, Nelson Mandela, Martin Luther King Jr., Nixon, or Newton?
Number 3.
Number 3, the answer is correct. Please give them a round of applause. Question number 28. This is the question. Identify the metal shown in the picture which can be cut with a knife. Iron, sodium, aluminium, magnesium, sulfur. What is the correct answer? That is question number
Sodium.
8. Sorry?
Sodium.
Is the answer correct, ma'am? That is number 2 correct. Answer is correct. That is question number 27. Let's check what the question is. Identify the gemstone shown in the picture. Number 1, ruby. Number 2, emerald, garnet, quartz, and amethyst.
Ruby.
That is question number 27. Ruby, I'm afraid it's not. It's
Time up.
not the current. Sorry?
Time up.
Okay. The correct answer is, that is 27, number 3, garnet. Number 3, garnet. Question number 7. Let's check what the question is. What is the height of the Colombo Lotus Tower in meters? That is question number 7. Now your time begins.
200,
I'm afraid answer is incorrect.
256,
Only one attempt.
Up. The time.
Huh? Time is up and even only one attempt is given. So that the correct answer to question number 7 is number 5, 356 meters in height. Now we have come to the last pair of contestants. Question number 15. What is the term used to describe the total value of goods and services produced within a country in a specific time period? Number 1, GDP, gross domestic product. Number 2, GNP, gross national product. CPI, consumer price index. PPP, purchasing power parity. Last one, FDI, foreign direct investments. Question number 15.
Number 3.
I'm afraid answer is incorrect.
Number 1.
Only one chance.
Only one attempt is given. I told you that in my guidelines. I very clearly explained only one attempt will be given. Actually, in your first attempt, you gave the incorrect answer and therefore marks would not be awarded. Understood? So that the correct answer is number 1, but unfortunately, you actually made that the correct answer the second time. Therefore, that cannot be accepted as the correct answer. Marks cannot be awarded. Okay. And now, yeah. testing. Correct. Okay, thank you. Now, young ladies and gentlemen, well, have a nice smile on your face because I am addressing you, young ladies and gentlemen. Okay, you guys are putting us in big difficulty. You guys are putting us in a big quagmire. My goodness. And in this round, I have got the marks or the points in my hand, and I'm going to declare the points you got in this special round. Just I read out the points straight away. So in this additional round, the contestants representing Joseph Balika actually got additional 10 points, increasing their grand total up to 30. Please give them a round of applause. Just the same way, so that the pair of contestants representing Ahaliagoda Center College just added another 10 valuable points to their grand total, making it 30. And the next, the Pinavella Central College, they also added another 10 points, making the grand total 30. And Prince College contestants also actually gave successful answer, thus added another 10 points in order to bring up the grand total up to 30. So 4 teams actually are now qualified to be in the final round. But as I told you, I suppose you all know, we need 5 teams. Now 4 teams have already been qualified. I have already declared their names. St. Joseph's Balika and Ahaliagoda Center College and Pinavella Center College, Prince College Ratnapura, and all these 4 schools have been qualified to be in the final round. But we need 1 more team. So in order to select 1 more team, and we have got these 3 teams, we are going to have 1 more additional round. 1 more additional round among these 3 teams which scored equal marks. These are the marks actually. These are the 3 teams, among which we are going to have 1 more additional round. The first one, Ananda Maitreya Madhya Mahavidyalaya Balangoda, because they did not score points in the second additional round, and therefore their grand total remains the same, 20. And the next one, Swana Jayanti National School, I'm afraid had not scored any points in the additional round. Their grand total remains the same. The next one, Talagaspitiya Madhya Mahavidyalaya, just had not scored any marks in the additional round, keeping the grand total same. And therefore, among these 3 teams, Ananda Maitreya, Swana Jayanti, and Talagaspitiya Madhya Mahavidyalaya, these 3 teams, now I request these 3 teams, please hands up the contestants representing Ananda Maitreya Madhya Mahavidyalaya. Please hands up. Ananda Maitreya Madhya Mahavidyalaya. Okay, so excuse me. So that is the first team, Ananda Maitreya. Excuse me, I need a piece of advice. Are we going to make these 3 set of pairs just on one side, or because another pair of contestants here, another here, another there? So do we place the buses everywhere, or do we get them to sit on one side? This side, I suppose, because buses are already kept along these tables. Huh? Okay, right. Understood, ma'am. Now, so here, in this place on my right, I kindly request Talagaspitiya, right? That is Talagaspitiya pair of contestants to be seated here. Are you representing Talagaspitiya? No. Yeah, exactly. Please hands up the contestants representing Talagaspitiya Madhya Mahavidyalaya. Okay, Putta, you will have to move here, and you two will have to go there and be seated just for a short while. and Talakaspitia, the pair of contestants would be seated here, and right next to them on their right, and I would like to invite the pair of contestants representing Swarna Jayanti National School. Swarna Jayanti National School, would you please come over here? And in the meantime, you can move on to some other place over here. And the last team for this special additional round, that is Anand Maitreya Madhya Mahavidyalaya Balangoda, and the pair of contestants will have to come over here. Anand Maitreya. Wait. No. Right. This. This is your buzzer, not this one. Okay. Now, excuse me, Mr. Vincent. Are all these buzzers functions? I did not just mix them up. So I arranged them according to the numbers. There were some numbers, actually they were just peeled off. They were peeled off. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 buzzers are here. Understood? 3 buzzers are here. They were numbered. I just arranged the buzzers exactly the way they are numbered. Understood? So, but actually this is number 1 and this is number 2 here, and then number 3. Number 3 is here. I just moved that buzzer over there. Understood? Because buzzer number 4 was here, buzzer number 3 was here. I put buzzer number 4 over there and move buzzer number 3 here. Is it okay? Now buzzer number 1 and 2 and 3. Yeah, now I'm going to do a demonstration. Still we are not going to start. Okay, now children, excuse me, please be attentive. Your respective school names are displayed over here on the screen, and this is what we are going to do. This special round is going to be totally different from the all other 3 rounds we had already done. But here we are going to use the buzzer. Excuse me, the 2 girls here, just the other girl with the specs, I can't remember her name. Excuse me, please just listen to me very carefully. Understood? So you'll have to be super fast. You have to be super fast in this round to be qualified. Understood? To be in the final round. So this time we are just not going to ask questions one by one. Instead, I'm going to ask an open question. Remember? I'm going to ask an open question, and when the question displays on the screen, simultaneously I start reading it. Understood? And then your time begins. Once I finish my reading, your time begins. Clear up to that? If you know the answer, press the buzzer once with a finger. Don't long press the buzzer. Don't hold the buzzer for long. You just press the buzzer. Understood? And then get the chance. The team which presses the buzzer first would definitely get the chance if all 3 of you press the buzzer. Remember? But still we can find the team which presses the buzzer first. We have a special software here so that we can measure your reaction time. By measuring your reaction time, we can come out with the team which presses the buzzer first, and this is how we are going to do that. Clear? And once you presses the buzzer, you get the chance to give the answer. Only 5 seconds will be given. to the team which presses the buzzer and gets the chance. Clear? In this, excuse me, madam, excuse me, we are not going to award minus points here, right? No minus points are awarded. Right. And only one attempt is given. Right. If you presses the buzzer, you are qualified to give the answer. Understood? You should be super fast. If not, you will not be qualified to be in the final round. We need only one best team. Good is not good if we need better. Okay, with that in your mind, we are going to start this special buzzer round. Excuse me, I would like to look at the panel of judges. Are you ready? Ready, thumbs up. And what about the technical crew, Mr. Vincent and the others? Are you ready? And the timekeeper raises her hand saying that she's ready. And what about Mr. Vincent? And now, are we going to flash the question? And please have your eyes on this vibrant skein on your left. Understood? And even before that, excuse me, even before that. So, if you want to be familiar with the buzzer placed in front of you, you can press it once and check how it works. If you like, you can press. Thank you. See that? Come on, press. You pressed 2 times. You didn't press? Do you have any problem? No, no, and no. Okay. That is how you are going to press the buzzer. And press only once. Excuse me. Exert some effort. Just press. Okay? Just once, not long press. You should not press and hold it for long. Then the software malfunctions. Okay. Now, Mr. Wilson, and the boys and girls. My goodness. Equal number of boys and equal number of girls. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Is it trial? Is it trial? Is it trial? Which planet is known as the red planet? Wait. Which team, tell me, which team gets the chance?
Equal time. Tally.
You are putting us in great difficulty. My goodness. See that? Look at this, highlighted reaction time. 2 teams have the same reaction time. Your reflexes are so very fast. Reflexes are so very fast.
Get the answer. Okay,
Okay.
Take the chance.
One more option, which means that you are going to refresh. Refresh.
Ask the answer. Get the answer and see with the answer.
Huh?
Get the answer and see with the.
Okay, right. The 2 teams, that is Swarna Jayanti, and what is the other one? 1366? Anand Maitri. Please, you and you? Is that? You 2 teams. Okay. Would you please tell me what the answer is?
Mass.
Perfect. Correct answer.
Mass.
Mass, yeah, exactly. That's very easy. It is as easy as just a piece of cake. Yeah. And the answer is that. Okay. Not double press. Okay. Just single.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Which approach focuses on identifying and eliminating waste in processes to improve efficiency. So only one team has already pressed the buzzer. You can read very carefully the question. What is it? Kaizen. Let's check what the answer is, Mr. Vincent. Lean principles, I am afraid. It's not the correct answer. Okay. But still, we have got two teams here. We have got two teams here. So, Mr. Wilson, no, we need one more team. Four are already qualified. Understood? Out of these three teams, we need only one team. And now another team is disqualified. Understood? Another team is disqualified. Yeah, I kindly request you two to go back to the audience. Please give them a clap. Oh. Aikala. No, they pressed the buzzer, but the answer given was incorrect. Ladies and gentlemen, young ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Ready. Fit as a fiddle. Ready to press the buzzer. Okay. And our technical team, the next question.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Which quality management system is the internationally recognized standard for quality?
ISO.
ISO. Let's check what the answer is. ISO, that half of the answer is given. I don't know whether the judges will accept it as the correct answer. They gave their nod, they gave their green light, which means that you are qualified to be in the final round. That is Swan Jayanti Mahavidyalaya. Is that Swan Jayanti? Wow, great. Come on. Fist bump. Okay. The next two contestants representing Ananda Maitri. Would you please move to the audience? With a tiring and exhausting and completely painful and excruciating 2 additional rounds, finally we were able to select the best 5 teams. The best 5 teams to be present in the final round, which actually is the toughest round, the most challenging round, where we are going to select the best team of Quality Quiz 2023. The best team and then the runner-ups. But still, you are already winners. You can walk back to your schools with national level certificates in your hands. It's not just zonal level, not provincial level, national level certificates in your possession. You can proudly walk back to your schools even if you are not able to be the winners or the runner-ups. Right. So, we are going to a short break. Before I come up with the buzzer round, probably my co-host Mr. Javardhan would be dealing with you within a short period of time. Probably you are going to entertain, he is going to entertain yourself a lot. Over to you, Mr. Javardhan.
Now I have okay. Hello friends. How are you all? How are you all? Seated, scattered. Now anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams, right? You have become the luckiest. And for the final round, buzzer round. You know buzzer round? Now you had a little test here. And now, you know what to do and how to do. And earlier we were talking about something, right? As it is quiz competition, I talked about something. And I told what is quality. Can any one of you remember? I gave a little insight. Yes, dear? Very good, excellent. Yes, quality means not an act, but a habit. Sorry. You have to make it a habit, doing whatever you do in a good quality. And I'll give you another insight for you to keep in mind so that it will definitely help you to do well in your future. And quality means another saying, right? Quality means doing right when no one is looking at you. Doing right when no one is looking at you. Because people, we like to get the attraction of the others. When the others are looking at us, we always try to do as best as we can. When nobody is looking at us, we just do as just doing, no? Not right, or we don't care about the accuracy. But it is not the quality. Quality means what? Now I told you. Quality means what? Yes? I told you now, just before. Yes? Sorry? Yeah, that's what I told earlier. Now I gave you another idea. Yes, dear. Excellent. Your school is? Swarna Jayanti. National School, yes. Doing right when no one is looking at you. That is the quality. Excellent. You also keep these two, right? I gave you a little insight. Keep that in mind. Whatever you do it right. Whether others are looking at you or not, don't care about it. Try to do as best as you can. Because now you are going to be the future of Sri Lanka. Good listening, Swarna Jayanti. You also should do that like that, right? Because if you want to win this competition, listening is very important. Listen to the instructions and try to react as quick as possible, because reaction time is also very important in the next round. With the buzzer, if you should quickly understand the question and react and press the buzzer as quick as possible. The one who presses first will get the chance of giving the answer. Right. Quiz competition. Do you have any idea about quiz competition? Yes. Anything that you can add to this quality quiz competitions? I gave you little two ideas about the quality. Which one do you prefer, the first or the second? Quality is not an act but a habit. Quality is doing right when no one is looking at you. Which one do you prefer? Which one do you prefer? Yes? First or the second? Which one do you prefer? Again. First one, what is it? To make it a habit. Whatever you do it as habit as best as you can in a good quality, yes. Because now I told you earlier, now if you see these three words, made in Japan, you don't think twice to buy that one. No? You know that it is in good quality. So in your work also, maybe in whatever you do in your life, try to think about this one and make sure that your work is quality work. Right? So then you can be a really perfect person and successful person. And now the last round is going to be started, that is buzzer round. And the buzzer round, the rules and regulations very strict, right? Just like now you had that experience in selecting the last team. And now everything is ready, it seems, sir. And can you? And now 5 teams, now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 selected teams, and you are going to be seated in this corner with the buzzers, and we'll invite them to come and sit now. Shall we? Yeah. Tell in order.
Madam, are we going to start the final round now? Okay.
Yes.
Now I would like to call upon the selected 5 teams to be on my right here, because we have placed the 5 buses here on my right, and therefore the 5 qualified teams will have to move to my right. So I will call out the names of your respective schools. The first one, St. Joseph Balika Mahavidyalaya from Kegol. The 2 contestants representing St. Joseph's will have to move to this side. Would you please come here? So, somewhere here, where you were in the first and the second round. And the second pair of contestants representing Aliwala Central College. The 2 contestants representing Aliwala Central College. Would you please move to my right, and you are supposed to be seated right next to the first 2 contestants. And the second pair of, rather third pair of contestants representing Pinnawala Central College. Pinnawala Central College. And the fourth pair of contestants, Prince College Ratnapura. Prince College Ratnapura, 1, 2, 3, and the fourth pair of contestants representing Prince College Ratnapura. The last pair of contestants, that is a 5th pair of contestants representing Swarna Jayanti National School, Balangoda. Would you please sit on my right? Okay, so if you look at the screen on your left, you could see your respective schools are listed out in the colorful, vibrant screen. The first one, St. Joseph's Balika Mahavidyalaya. Number 2, Aliwala Central College. Next one, Pinnawala Central College, Prince College Ratnapura Newtown, and last, Swarna Jayanti. Yeah. Yes, that is Swarna Jayanti National School. Look who there. the ladies and gentlemen, the young ladies and gentlemen, oh well, this is going to be the last round of College Quiz Competition 2023. And finally we are come up with 5 best teams to be in the final round, which is also called the buzzer round, which actually tests not on your general knowledge, not on your, you know, kind of the knowledge about different areas, but about how sharp you are in your reflexes. Because knowing the answer will not be enough in order to compete in this round. Understood? You should be super fast in order to press the buzzer and get the opportunity. And briefing little more about the guidelines which governs the buzzer round, I would like to tell you here, these actually are the guidelines. Now listen to me very carefully. In this final round, only 10 seconds will be given. Please be aware of all these things. Understood? Exactly the same way in that additional rounds, the question would be displayed on this screen on your right. Understood? And if you know the answer, you can press the buzzer, which is placed right in front of you. If you know the answer, you can press the buzzer. Let's say that you press the buzzer and you give an incorrect answer. I stress this one. You press the buzzer, but you give the incorrect answer. Then 5 minus points will be added to your grand total. Understood? I stress this and repeat. The question is displayed and you press the buzzer and get the opportunity. We can measure how fast you are in your reaction time. By going by that, we can select the fastest pair. But if you give the incorrect answer, therefore you'll have to be very careful and 100% certain of the answer. If not, if you press the buzzer, you are penalized with 5 minus points, or 5 points would be deducted from your grand total. And the other, in an event where you press the buzzer and you remain silent, even though you press the buzzer, you do not give an answer, you remain silent in the given allotted time of 10 seconds. Then 5 minus points would be added to your grand total. You press the buzzer, remain silent without giving any answer, 5 minus points will be added. Means that 5 marks will be deducted from your grand total. And there are 2 occasions you are going to lose marks. Therefore, you have to be mindful of these areas as well. You should be super fast, you should be 100% certain and accurate in giving the answer. So, if you are not 100% sure, that's up to you to decide. Either you press the buzzer or not. So now, these are the only guidelines which would govern the final round. Understood? So, if you are not very much certain about the guidelines I have already explained to you, you may ask any questions. Do you have any problems about the guidelines I have already described? No? Excuse me? No. So then tell me, I'm going to ask you one question. Tell me the time allocated for you once you press the buzzer. I can't hear. 10 seconds, exactly. And that is perfectly correct. And the next one. In an event where you press the buzzer and remain silent, what would happen? I can't hear you. It's better if you can talk to this microphone. Yeah?
You will be reduced 5 marks from the total.
Exactly. 5 minus points would be added. Means that 5 points would be deducted. That's right. So you press the buzzer and you remain silent because you are not certain about the answer which you wanted to give. What would happen? What would happen? No? You press the buzzer and remain silent, and what would actually be the ultimate consequences? You press the buzzer and remain silent. You don't give any answer. 5 marks will be deducted. Thank you very much for that. Okay. Remember, that is the other. Okay. And now, excuse me, everything is set, but we want to be sure about all these goose nest mouths, or rather the microphones, because it seems some microphones actually are not functioning properly. You better check and just touch on the mouthpiece and check whether it works.
Check one.
Okay,
Yeah.
correct. Correct. Does it work? No. It doesn't work? Two microphones. This one and this one.
So how many attempts we have for this?
Well, Buddha, you can make only one attempt because only 10 seconds are given. You don't have, sort of time to make second attempt. Understood? Once the question is displayed, the time starts ticking. Yeah. Only 10 seconds. Just it's actually blink of an eye. Understood? That's why I did not mention about a second attempt. Check it, please. Huh? Oh, okay, right. Can you all check your microphones again one more time?
Check. Check.
Check.
Correct. Okay. And now, excuse me, now, Mr. Wilson, that's now your turn. May I ask them to check whether the buzzers are in proper order? May I ask them to press it once and check whether they function? Excuse me. Can you press your buzzers once, only once, and check? One more, and you go to Center College. Is that you? And you go to Center, okay, right. You got very late. Okay, it's okay. Didn't it work? It worked? Right, okay, good. Now it seems, it looks like everything is proper order. The microphones are set, buses are in correct order, and young girls and boys, you are also in correct order. Huh? Right. And you are in the correct mood, I would say. Mood is okay. Sure. How much fit are you? This much. No. Right, okay. Sit back, relax, and we are now in for very exciting round, which is the last round of Quality Quiz Competition 2023. And now, judges, excuse me, I'm going to ask the questions. Technical crew, ready. Boys and girls, get ready, be on your toes, and the question would be displayed over here.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
This author has written the quality, productivity, and competitive position. Who is he?
Sir, is this not working?
It doesn't work. Excuse me. Then
Edward.
yeah, you got the chance. Can you answer the question, please?
W. Edward Deming.
W.
Edward Demings.
W. Edwards Deming. The answer is perfectly, absolutely correct. You add 10 valuable points to your grand total. Girls, are you happy?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What do TQM stand for in the field of productivity? My goodness, okay. Except one team, 4 teams have pressed the buzzers, and we will have to go by the reaction time, Mr. Wilson. Let's check who has the shortest 10.74 milliseconds. My goodness, that is Swarna Chanti, National School, Balangoda. Yes, the question is, what do TQM stand for in the field of productivity? Total quality management. Please give them a clap, come on. Total quality management. Huh? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Which quality management approach uses statistical methods to analyze and improve processes? Read carefully, slowly. Please read slowly. St. Joseph, Ahliagunta Center College, Prince College, Ratnapura. Is the time up? Let's check which team would get the chance. That is St. Joseph's Balika Mahavidyalaya. Yes, girls, I need your answer.
6 Sigma.
6 Sigma. Wow, what a fantastic attempt. Wow. Okay. 6 Sigma. Does we move on to question number 7?
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
When was Chandrayaan 3 launched? Again, St. Joseph Balika and Ahliagunta Center College, only 2 teams have pressed their buzzers. Let's check which team would get the chance to answer that question. Excuse me. Yeah, only 2 teams. Time is up. And it's going to be St. Joseph Balika again, I suppose. Is it? Yes, of course. Let's check from them what the correct answer is.
2023.
2023, they gave the answer 2023. So the judges, honorable judges, would you accept as a correct answer? So they say the contestant representing St. Joseph says 2023. The question is when? They need to mention the date also. Okay. So I'm afraid marks cannot be awarded. Let's check what the answer is. Or do we just, there's another team, right? There's another team. Yeah, yes.
August 13.
I'm afraid answer is incorrect. So what really happened is that St. Joseph Balika Mahavidyalaya, you are penalized with 5 minus points, just the same way Ahliagunta Center College, you also are penalized with 5 minus points. So I just stressed at the very beginning when I was describing my explanations that you should be 100% sure of the answer before you press the buzzer. Okay. And now let's display the answer. 14th July 2023. Oh, hard luck. Yeah. The final decision is the decision taken by our honorable panel of judges. Question number 8. Excuse me, just excuse me. Wait. I am needed by pair of characters. Oh, fast color. Okay, right. Now, children, we are going to say question number 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is the name of the largest moon that is shown in the picture? St. Joseph Balika again, Ahligoda Center College and the Prince College also joining the competition this time. Wow, the Prince College, another team, that is Pinawala. Let's check, but I'm afraid actually only 2 teams would get the chance. If the first team is unable to get the correct answer, opportunity would be passed on to the second team. Right, let's check. Okay, again, St. Joseph Balika Mahavidyalaya, the girls. Excuse me. Now, your time begins.
Moon superior.
I'm afraid it's not the correct answer.
Titan.
Titan is the correct answer. Titan is the correct answer. The correct answer is given by Ahligoda Center College. Yeah. Over. The round is over. Okay, children. So at the end of the first 5 questions, we had a short interlude within which actually we needed some time in order to calculate the marks you got in the first 5 sets of questions. Now we are ready to ask you the second 5 sets of questions. At the very beginning I told you in the buzzer round I would ask 10 questions. All these 10 questions are open questions. By pressing the buzzer placed in front of you, you can get the opportunity, but I want to repeat again, if you press the buzzer and remain silent, 5 points would be deducted. If not, if you press the buzzer, give an incorrect answer, still 5 minus points would be added to your grand total. Therefore, you have to be extremely careful. If you are not 100% sure, my advice is not just to press the buzzer and lose some valuable points you have already gained. Okay, now, students, just before we start the second 5 set of questions, if you like, you can check your microphones to check whether they are in working order. Okay, right? Thank you very much. Here's the girls from the St. Joseph. Okay, ready, right. Now, Mr. Vincent and ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This country is popularly recognized as the Rainbow Nation. Which country's national flag is this? Wow. Well, we'll have to go by the reaction time. Let's check Mr. Wilson, our technical crew. So that is Alibaba Center College actually has secured the
South
start.
Africa.
South Africa, yes, correct. The answer is correct, and Alibaba Center College thus gets 10 valuable points. Now, question number 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This author has written the first realistic single novel, who is he? St. George of Bardica. Okay, let's go by the reaction time. That is again Halikota Center College.
Martin Wickramasinghe.
Martin Wickramasinghe. Very good. Answer is perfectly correct. Absolutely correct. It is in working order. It's perfectly in working order. See? Just, my goodness, you knew the answer, but you are not able to press it on time. But still, you have got some more questions on the way. Excuse me, girls. No heart rates? Some more questions are there. Right. Question number 11.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
Which country was identified as the first to be hit by the Nipah virus in recent past? Swagna Jayanti from Kegol.
India.
I'm afraid it's not the correct answer, and 5 minus points would be added to your grand total. Let's check what the correct answer is. You said India. Let's check what the answer is. Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'm afraid, yes. Let's check the second team. Before I give you the answer, because there are 4 or 5 teams, rather 3 teams, have pressed the buzzer. They'll have to pass the chance to the second fastest, and that is a Pinnavala Central College.
Pakistan.
I'm afraid it's also not the correct answer. Thus, another 5 minus points would be added to your grand total. Well, now check the answer. That is Malaysia.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Who holds the record for the fastest in men's 100 meters at Olympics? Again, 4 teams have pressed the buzzers. Let's check which team is the fastest. St. Joseph Balika girls have not pressed the buzzer. So, Swana Janti from Kegol. Sorry? Usain Bolt. The answer is perfectly correct. Please give them a clap. Come on. You get 10 valuable points added to your grand total.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The question. The picture displays a Sri Lankan's badminton champion who represented Sri Lanka at the SAC and Olympic Games. Who is he? Only one team has pressed the buzzer, that is St. Joseph Balika girls, and no any other team tried. Time is up, and your time begins.
Niloka Karunaratne.
Niluka Karunaratne. Answer is perfectly correct. Please give them a clap. Well, well, well. You are relieved. You are relieved and I am relieved as well. But actually, we will be back with your grand totals and also to announce who the winners are, who the runner-ups are, and you all are very lucky boys and girls actually. So you are, all of you are winners, definitely. You can go back to your schools with actually very valuable certificates in your hands. Excuse me, children, would you please tell me, is this the first time you took part in this type of quiz competition? Is this the first time of this level? Okay, right. Would like actually to get some, what you call the personal comments of you and how you felt right from the morning till evening. How would you feel about this entire experience? And I would like to start, or rather begins with St. Joseph girls, probably. I would like to listen to few words, or rather your honest, pure, rather genuine comments of how you feel, how you just, look at this entire experience being here. Yes.
Thank you for the opportunity first. First, we both feel really excited as well as stressed because as we all know, those competitors are also really intelligent and really competitive. So I would like to thank them all for because they gave us a good competition to us.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm really thankful for you too because this is the first time we attended something like this, and the buzzer part was really good as well as somewhat stressful, but I think both of us are happy and
yeah, exactly. That's the most important.
yeah.
Did you have a lot of fun here?
Yes, actually,
Even though
really.
it was a bit stressful at the very beginning, so that is how it is. Even.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we don't get happiness without pain, so this is good.
Okay, it's a really fun-filled experience.
Yeah.
You can just bring back to your school and share with your friends.
Yeah, and
Okay, sure.
I would like to wish you all the luck to others too.
Okay, please give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much for your very valuable comments. These comments are very valuable to us as well. Okay. I would like to listen to you boys as well from Rathabura district itself. So they are representing Kegol district, and you guys from Aligarh Center College, one of the renowned schools in our district actually every year at O-levels and A-levels. The best results actually are produced by your school other than Sivali and Ferguson High School. Some years actually the best results are produced by your school, still being according to the statistics. Understood? Your school is one of the best learning seats and very prestigious learning institute, and therefore would like to listen to your comments as well.
First of all, I would like to thank you all for giving us this opportunity. And we really enjoyed this competition more than competing. And I think from the morning we have been competing for several competitions, and we really enjoyed them and gained something we don't know. And again, I would like to thank you all, and we would like to wish other schools all the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Buddha. Okay, switch on. Right. Okay. Well, I do love to listen to all the comments, and may I just never forget, I won't let you go until I listen to the comments of all these students. Understood? But before that, I'll have to fulfill very important and very urgent, sort of a duty. And this is how actually the final grand total stands. Wow, my goodness. No heartburns and no butterflies in your stomach. No shaking knees and nothing. And I'm going to announce the final grand total. But I'm afraid, and this time around, you guys are actually troubling us a lot. So here, again, we have come up with two teams with equal points. Again, you guys have come up with the teams with equal points. Therefore, we need to have another buzzer round for only for these two teams. I'll announce the names of these two teams. Then only we are able to announce your final grand total. Until then, I am not allowed to announce your final grand total. For the time being, I'll announce only this. There are two teams, actually, have scored the equal points according to the point table given to me by the honorable judges, and therefore they requested me to have one extra round only for these two teams. Remember? For only these two teams, and I'm going to announce the names of these two schools. And only these two teams will have to answer or take up this opportunity and score marks. And these are the two teams. The first team, which got the equal marks with the other, the first team is St. Joseph Balika Mahavidyalaya. Along with them, there's another team represented by Aligarh Center College. These two teams actually are going to have another round. So you guys will have to remain silent. You are not involved, excuse me, these three teams will not have any part to play in this round. Clear? Clear. Right. And now, excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, and especially the honorable judges, am I needed? Now children, we are going to start that special buzzer round. Just keep cool, sit back, relax, take a long breath, and just keep listening and enjoy. First of all, I want to tell you, according to the point table I have got, actually according to the special instructions given to me by honorable judges and also the director who actually is the highermost authority of the entire quiz program drive, I will have to announce actually the positions obtained by the respective schools. So here, this special buzzer round actually is going to be held for two teams to select the first place and the second place. Now I'm going to announce the third place, the fourth place, and the fifth place. Now the third place, fourth place, and fifth place have already been determined according to the points you all have obtained. These three rather positions have been determined. Now we have the problem of selecting the winners and the runner-ups. This particular special buzzer round is going to be held in order to select the winners and the runner-ups. So before I start asking the question or displaying the questions, I would like to announce the team or the school which won the fifth place, the fourth place, and the third place. Let's start with the fifth place. I'm afraid actually we have got very few people in the audience in order to give you a big, I would say, applause when I announce the name of your school which secures the fifth place. And according to the final grand total secured by Swarna Jayanti, Vidyalaya Kegol secures the third place. Please give them a big clap. The third place. And now another two teams left. The fourth place is secured by the Prince College contestants from Ratnapura. Okay, and now the fifth place. And even if I do not mention the name of the school, everybody knows which school has taken the fifth place, but it's my duty to announce that is Pinnavalle Central. Please give them a big round of applause, has secured the fifth place. Okay, now we are going to have a special buzzer round in order to determine the first place and the second place, or the winners and the runner-ups. Okay, I know that you all are holding the buzzer firmly. Please, I kindly request you, because they are so very sensitive electronic devices, if you firmly hold it, there is a possibility of you are going to break it down, and therefore please make sure just to press only once, understood? But may exert some effort anyway, otherwise it doesn't work. Okay, and Mr. Vincent, if you are ready, and excuse me, ready, and ready. Yes. Question number 14.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She became a member of the royal family but later died in a motor accident and was named the English Rose. Who is this lady?
Princess Diana.
Princess Diana! Give them a big round of... Wow! With that, children, we come to the end of the entire drive of conducting the quiz program for 2023. Well, until the judges are calculating, and they are busy calculating your grand total, well, I was listening to very beautiful comments, especially very thought-provoking comments given by first the Joseph, rather St. Joseph Girls and also Aligoda National School Boys. And I'd like to listen to some, the genuine, honest, sincere comments by the third pair of rather contestants. Actually, excuse me children, you can speak in any language you are comfortable with, but it's better actually if you can speak in English, but no matter. And if you feel that you are confident speaking in English, in singular, you can speak in singular as well. Yes, what we only need is your genuine comments.
First of all, thank you for the chance.
Yeah.
And I would like to extend my gratitude for organizing such an interesting quiz program for all of us. And dear sir and the judges for spending your time and effort in this quiz program. And I would like to say that I learned many things from this. What my weaknesses are, in which field I am talented, and what I have to.
You don't have any weaknesses. I did not notice
No,
any
I
weakness
mean,
in you.
where I would like
You are
trust
so
and
very
confidence.
smart kids.
Right.
You are very, very smart kids.
So anyhow, it was a nice experience.
Yeah.
It was my first time in a quiz competition like this, so
Yeah.
that would be very helpful for me. And I wish all the best for all other competitors. And once again, I would like to thank you all.
Okay, thank you very much. Your comments are so very valuable to us. Well, if you are interested, now it's your turn. And again, I want to remind you that you can speak in any language you prefer.
First of all, I would like to thank all of you for giving us this opportunity. This was really fun, and from this, we gained a lot of knowledge. And usually, getting when you are taught something, it's not fun. But here, you can learn fun. You can learn leisurely.
Yeah.
And thank you all of you for giving us this opportunity. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you. So that actually we are encouraged, we are inspired by your genuine, honest, sincere comments. Especially the comments made by kids actually are so very sincere, they always inspires us. Okay, so that I would like to listen to you two as well. Who would talk? Yes.
First, I think our team is the luckiest here because we almost got knocked out in the second round, but in the end, we came in a podium position. Regardless of the enjoyment, we learned a lot of new things. So
Yeah.
thank you for everyone who organized this competition. Thank you for my teammates, and also to the teachers back in school who helped us a lot. Thank you.
Wow, great. Thank you very much. But anyway, children, I just would like to tell you one more thing. So that when I was listening to your comments, actually, I was really, encouraged and inspired by your positive comments. Nobody made any negative comments. So you are free. You are totally free just to, highlight any drawback or any shortcoming, any depression, any deficiency that you noticed in our, quiz competition. You don't need to be uncomfortable in telling us that, because all these actually negative and positive comments encourage us, and we can come back the next year, 2024, with some more innovative ideas. All these innovative ideas will be based on your genuine comments, and therefore, so far from all these 5 teams, we listen to only positive comments, which means that you do not have any negative comments. So that feel free and relax and, highlight any negative points you had seen in our entire drive. It's okay. You don't like. You have noticed, but you don't like to comment. Or what? Let's start with St. Joseph Girls. No comments? Yeah, yes.
No, we don't have any negative points.
Okay. I don't cry, even if you point out some drawback. I don't cry. Sure. And what about you, Buddha? No. Sure. Wow. I suppose you have got something to tell us. Yeah. Huh? No, of course not. I don't get crossed. I don't get, upset. You can come out. Yes, you. Probably, you guys have. No, okay. So, with that, I come to the end of playing my role as the quiz master. Until we meet again, probably 2024, goodbye.
Okay. Thank you very much, our quiz master, and you did a wonderful job and very tiresome work, of course, right? And congratulations to everybody. And actually, though we like to do many things, many more things, and listen to your nice voices and ideas, but the nature and the time doesn't allow us. So then let me announce the results and wind up the program, because there are some other students who are ready for the debate competition as well. So then let me announce the results. First here, best team. By now you know, anyway, best team, Ahaligoda Central College. Give them a big round of applause. And quiz competition, first runner-up, St. Joseph Balika Mahavidyalaya. Yeah, give them a big round of applause. And the second runner-up, Kegol Swarna Jayanti Mahavidyalaya. Congratulations to all. And special merits to Ratnamura Prince College and Pinnola Central College. Right. And thank you. Congratulations to all the teams. We invite all 5 teams to come tomorrow for the awarding ceremony, right? And you have brought a good name to your school, and you have become the first in SABARAGAMUWA, right? And come and show your colors there as well, right? And so finally, and there are a lot of people to thank, but then anyway, now as the time and the nature doesn't allow us to continue in detail, right, I would say thank you all the students who took part, and all those who gave us judgment, and the audience, and giving live broadcast, and technical crew, and everybody. Thank you all for being here, for giving your support, fullest support, to make this event a very successful one. And hoping to meet you with another program like this in the next year also with SSQC. Giving more opportunities for SABARAGAMUWA students, and we'll call it a day, and hoping to meet you tomorrow at the awarding ceremony. Thank you very much. Thank you, panel of judges. Thank you, students, and thank you, everybody. See you again.